It's November, kids. Time to start thinking about bubbles. You know it's going to happen. A couple weeks, you're going to be like, oh, good Lord. It's almost December. It's almost New Year's. It's almost holidays. It's almost dinner parties. It's almost fests. And you got to have your house in order. And we're here to get your house in order. And this year's selection from Wine Exchange, probably our fave, our go-to choice, is going to be this beauty. Oh boy, I love this wine. You know, the house of, greatest sound in the world, right? Never gets old. The house of Laurent-Perrier has been kicking ass the last few years. Really, really top-notch gear. And they're kind of known for the rosé, right? And of course, we did a bunch of work with their Grand Siècle, iteration number 26, which is actually still available. Remember, that was James Suckling's Wine of the Year last year, 100 points, and well worth it. Amazing wine. They're known for that. They're known for the rosé, but I don't think their vintage gets a bunch of run. And their vintage is a tête de cuvée in its own right. This is a luxury cuvée, and actually probably a more discerning luxury cuvée than many of those other luxury cuvées that sell for substantially more. And today we'll talk a little bit about the why without boring the hell out of you. So here we go. This is the LP 2012 vintage. 2012 is a great year. Great year in Champagne. The last great year up until, I think we're gonna have a nice run with like 19, 20. Those are great years, but we have not seen Grand Mark wines from those years yet, and we won't for quite some time in most cases. This is special gear. This is 50% Chardonnay, 50% Pinot Noir, with the vast, vast, vast majority of it coming from Grand Cru grapes. Actually, it used to all come from Grand Cru vineyards until this particular cuvée, where in 2012, the quality of the Pinot Noir in the Premier Cru village of Rilly-la-Montagne was exceptional. So the chef de cave, our boy, decided to chuck it in there and make the wine even better. So, you know, it's like 99.999% Grand Cru. But it's better than if it was 100% Grand Cru. Does that make sense? Long story short, these guys almost never make this wine. That's why it probably doesn't have the run that a lot of people that it should have vis-a-vis other wines of comparable quality for the price. They've only done 30 vintages in the last 50 years, right? That's a pretty strong ratio of not doing it, you know what I'm saying? They're super picky at LP. And it came to find out they always have been, you know? And with good reason. They do extended tirage, extended aging on tirage. They want to make sure that everything in the bottle is triple A game before they go through the process of creating these cuvées. And they're just kind of real jerks in the cellar, man. You know, if it doesn't make the cut, they don't make it. There's been some good vintages that they haven't produced vintage wine in because they weren't happy with the quality. I love that. This isn't a meat grinder, commercial, churn it out type experience with these guys. These guys are actually going, we're Laurent-Perrier, we can do whatever the hell we want, and we want to make good wine. Scratch that, they want to make great wine. And this is indisputably great wine. We've been really lucky to drink quite a few bottles of this. And I'm drinking one right now, and look at the smile on my face, like this shiznit never gets old, huh? So extended time on tirage, so the wine's probably been 10 years on tirage aging. Dosage of around 8 grams, which I kind of like. I don't like really severe champagnes. So I like that 3 to 8 gram window of dosage for the most part. It really centers the wine, creates, the wine's not skeletal, the wine is not Baroque either. We heard that term the other day, it was a great term. Not Baroque either, but just perfect. I want to drink champagne. I want to drink a shit ton of champagne. I want to get hosed on champagne, on great champagne. I want to enjoy the hell out of it. And the LP 2012 is an enjoy the hell out of it champagne. Beautiful, impeccable balance here, right? So the 50 Chardonnay, 50 Pinot thing, in fact, you're not supposed to pick something out with that. The whole concept of the balance for the champagne is that it's just supposed to smell like great kick-ass champagne. And it does, which, by the way, they're using top vineyards. Okay, so all Bouzy, Le Mesnil, Chouilly, all the top villages you can think of are in this wine, right? What's the tasting note? You know, the tasting note is just like, I'd like more, please. Right? That's the tasting note. Yeah, hook a brother up. Get in there, kid. This party's getting started. Shit. It is. It's almost December. Exquisite wine. And, you know, there's not too many spots on the planet you're going to get 12, 13-year-old champagne, recently disgorged, perfect condition, great vintage, from a top house for under $100. Have you seen champagne prices lately? So this wine we're rolling at $90. So if you come in the store and you're like, give me a good champagne, I don't know, like 75 to 100, I'm thinking, da-da-da, here. Right? We'll make it real friggin' easy for you. Right? And like, do you have something that's like zero dosage? No. Drink this. Right? How hard is this going to be this holiday season? LP made it super easy for us. Just delightful. Scores, yeah, sure. It's got 94, 95 points from like half a dozen different people. It's universally lauded as one of the top champagnes under $100 from the vintage, as it should be, and it is. So without sounding too no-brainer, come and get yourself some. It's super yummy.